gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to GGT, which is short for Games, Ghosts, and Theories. This is your boy, Long-Term Gamer, a.k.a. Darth Triangle, a.k.a. the Darth One. And with me, as always, my brother from another mother, the one, the only, the Mr. Redacted himself, ladies and gentlemen. And do not be fooled. This man changes his name like the wind changes direction, so that name may be changed in the near future. But
oh, no.
What's going on, my friend?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This name is going to be iconic. This name is going to be known throughout bedtime stories as a name that had never been changed. Come on now.
Okay,
But this is true. I did change my name quite a bit. But as most of you know, we went on vacation for a little while. And yeah, that was one hell of a vacation. I could say that.
Yes, it was definitely a hell of a vacation. As most of you guys don't know, I went to Tennessee last weekend with the family and everything, just to get some much needed R&R, people. Oh, it was fantastic. I'll be going back to Tennessee soon enough.
What'd you guys do in Tennessee?
Oh man, we went rafting, we went shopping, we ate, we swimming, of course. Which, by the way, my side is still a little sore because my brother decided to tackle the living shit out of me. I'm talking about in some shallow water that had rocks in it. Okay, that shit hurt. Okay, I still got cuts and stuff from that, but it's okay. It's good. It's cool. Just understand that payback is a motherfucker, sir.
Yes, sir. Payback is always a motherfucker.
And then I know you were here in Detroit.
I was in Detroit for a while, pretty much for the whole time that Tracy was out of Michigan. So I couldn't see him, of course, as always, motherfucker. But no, we had a good time. It was okay. It was a good time, but it was a shit show. All in the same ball. When we got there, everyone was freaking out just because of COVID, and rightfully so. Don't get me wrong. I understand why people were freaking out, but we came in on a plane, and with planes, being public transportation, her family just didn't like that. So, I don't know, 99% of them didn't show up. So
I mean, they make Uber.
They yeah, but I'm not Ubering from here to Michigan, man. But no, it was a good time. We had a nice family dinner on that Saturday, and then on Sunday we went to the zoo all day. I got sunburned on my shoulders, really itchy, but it's all right. I'm white enough for that. And
the color in your life.
Yeah, that's something like that. I can get as much color as I want. I'm still white as fuck. I swear to God, it's that German and Irish in me, man.
Hey, understandable.
But no, I don't know. It freaked me out though, because I haven't been on a plane since I was in the Army.
Okay.
And when we went on the plane on Friday, they had told us 5 times that if you take off your mask, it is a federal crime. We will land the plane, and you will be kicked off the plane. You'll be facing felony charges. And it's what? So what happens if you give me food? Am I not supposed to eat it?
That's the only time that it's allowed.
Yeah, right. So with me not being on a plane, for, I don't know, how long has it been now? 4 years? I never been on a plane since then. So now with COVID and being told 5 times before we even board the plane, and then before the plane takes off, and then even on the plane while it's going.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that with regulations and stuff like that, but damn, like felony charges? Come on now. Come on.
I mean, well, listen, that's one way for everybody to keep their mask on. Like,
yeah.
My mask off, they gonna land. They gonna kick me off the plane. As soon as I walk out of that little, terminal area, I'm gonna get cuffed. Like what? Like, I'm good. I just want to make it to my destination. Go do what I'm gonna do and go back home.
But to be fair, it was only like a 45-minute flight, so it really wasn't even that bad. But like, I don't know. But no, we had a good time. We had a tornado that touched down, a couple miles from us, so like that was cool. I was kind of hoping to see a tornado, but we didn't. It was unfortunate. Wind was blowing. That's about it.
So you were trying to end up in Wonderland, huh?
Hell yeah. I didn't want to be in Kansas no more. But no, it was, I don't know. It was a good time.
Good.
I thoroughly enjoyed being in Michigan. Me and Lauren, we took a walk down Farmington. That was something that we always did when we used to live there. And it was a nice trip down memory lane, very nostalgic. As some people know, I play Pokemon Go, and there's a lot of like Pokestops and stuff down there. We used to do that a lot, so it was very nostalgic. It was very cool. Yeah, it was nice.
Good. Very, very nice. I'm glad I had a great time.
Yeah,
definitely. I had a great time. Fortunately, like I said, me and the family couldn't be here, so we definitely got to make sure that we all, get together and everything. And as you can see, or hear, my little mini-me, my little mascot, is nowhere in the vicinity.
I was gonna mention that.
Yes.
Like, damn, it's pretty quiet today.
Oh man, it's a beautiful but horrible thing at the same time, because on one hand you like, it's just so quiet. It's no nothing. It's, oh my God, I can sit here and slide across my kitchen floor with a white shirt on, in a little Guitar Hero guitar.
Hell yeah.
But then you turn around and then on the other hand, it's like, okay, it's too quiet. What is he getting into? Where is he at? What the hell? It's, what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword being a parent, man. It's just like, It's like, yeah. But I said he will be back. Not today, people, but he'll be back. And he'll be terrorizing and everything. Like I say, he's, really, really excited and anxious to get back down in the basement, of course. Which, like I said, will be, taking you guys on a little tour of where they are. Like you guys see in the beginning product, then you guys get to see the middle product, then you guys will see the end product. So I know, because it's gonna be epic, people. Okay, I'm talking about Batman stuff, Flash stuff, fucking Dragon Ball Z shit. It's just games and anime stuff, and a couple of horror things. Yeah,
only a couple though. That's
only a couple.
That's where you go wrong. That's where you go wrong. As you can see behind me, I have my whole wall of horror shit. So don't even with me right now. I even got horror tattooed on me.
Yeah, see, that's your department.
Hey, I want to see that kind of determination out of you.
But like I said, there's definitely the horror stuff is definitely more your department, sir.
Yeah,
I'm more the animated heroes, video games and mythological creatures and stuff like dragons and stuff. Okay,
hey, dragons are real. Dragons are real.
Listen, the little kimono dragons and things that run around here. Okay, those are dragons, yes. But I'm talking about the mythological creatures, the mythological dragons that fly around.
They've been digging up some weird bones, man. I'm saying.
I mean, they do, and they gonna name it whatever it is. But
yes, sir.
I said mythological beings. That's more my thing.
Yes, sir.
But
let's jump into the topic
today, people.
Yep. We got to get into the topics today. That's what you're here for. It's not for my beautiful smile or his glossy forehead. I don't know. Well, some new, maybe not new news, but fairly new news. Activision's employees walked out. They done. They gone. Out of it. Out of the building. Elvis has left the building. They walked out on a strike, kind of a sort of thing. I don't know if they absolutely just left or what, but from what I understand, they walked out. They said they will not return until they see change within the company on the sexual harassment and all that being taken care of. Unfortunately, Activision, they didn't want to comment or anything like that. But what they did comment on is saying, we take this very seriously and yada, yada, yada. And they kind of downplayed them being sued. So we all know where their priorities lie. But yeah, massive walkout. I don't know the number of employees, but I guess the biggest thing is, what's it going to do for the games?
I mean, they'll do what most companies do, I'm sure. They'll hire temps.
See, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know if they're going to hire temps. A big conspiracy that's going around is that, Blizzard and Battle.net, hell, even Treyarch and them, they might be gone. They might separate. And that's going to cause a massive ripple, man.
I mean, it is. But see, hopefully the ripple that it creates is a good one, is a positive one that actually spreads through the actual, gaming industry itself, not just Activision. Because it's not just, it's not just that one company that does that. It's multiple companies that they all do the same thing. But, just because of how big Activision is and everything else of that nature, they're getting the attention that they're getting. So hopefully that everybody else sees this and says, hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get this together right now, because we don't want somebody coming there, for our ball sex in the next 2 to 9 months.
Right. And that's a major thing, man. I think that it kind of shocked the system a little bit. And I think you're exactly right. I think, with how this is and with how this ripple effect kind of blasted throughout the entire gaming industry, I think, a lot of companies are really going to nail down. And I'd even seen Bungie post, they sent out emails, and then they sent out a thing on different social media sites and even their app, talking about how we stand for income equality, we stand for equality across all boards. So when they heard the news, they wanted to let everyone know that they are not the same way, and even if they are, they're going to take the measures to make sure that they're not. So I think you're exactly right. I think this will really shock the system. But my biggest thing is, what's going to happen if these major companies like Treyarch, Ravensoft, and all these major companies that are helping them make games and partnering with them, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to Call of Duty, or not even Call of Duty, just Black Ops, and because obviously if they break off from Activision, they can't name it the same thing.
Right. And then just looking at bits and pieces of that article and everything. So they stated that the company itself has held sessions for people to feel heard, but the management still hasn't acknowledged their demands, and and for me, that's a simple solution. You know what I'm saying? You hear if you say, we care about our workforce, we care about those who work. You know what I'm saying? We care about each and every employee because we treat them like family and this and the third. Then actually listen to their demands. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge them. Hell, most of the time, people are happy with the fact that you acknowledge them. Most of the time. And the thing is, it's not just about, oh, I hear what you're saying, I acknowledge that, but actually say, hey, I hear you, I understand. We're going to actually do A, B, C, and D, and actually stand behind that and actually get through A, then B, then C, and then D. That, just actually going through all the processes, all the steps, and everybody is seeing what you are doing. You really wouldn't have this big of it. You wouldn't. I mean, it's still gonna be a big issue, but it wouldn't be as much as it is right now, where you have everybody walking out, and then on the downside, to everybody walking out, if you know, if you don't know, and people who may be watching this may know, but the gaming industry there's no union at these. There's no union, so at will you walk off. I don't have to bring you back.
Right.
So that's the downside. But what it also says, and what it also shows is that people said they're saying the hell with the money. It's about more than that. And that's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a human being. Life is more than money.
Right.
My life is more than a few measly $100 or however much they make. I know they don't make $100. I know they don't make. They make more than I make in 2 weeks. It's fine. I'll accept it. But not. But it's just one of those things where my life. At some point, these companies, especially Activision, being as big as it is, they need to acknowledge the fact that, hey, life is bigger than money.
Right. And that's the biggest thing, man. I mean, we even touched base on that on our last episode, where we basically said the same thing before this even came out. Life in and of itself is bigger than any job or any money that you could possibly make or have. And that's the biggest thing, is you need to find some sort of balance between the two. And with Activision, they're so focused on the money that they don't give a shit about their human resources. They don't give a shit what's going on inside of those cubicles. And as we see now, especially fucking now, we see where their priorities are. And you brought up a good point earlier. With all these people that are walking out, are they even going to have jobs after they come back? Because that's them just walking on the company and saying, hey, fuck you for what you did. And it's like, I completely understand why they're doing it, but we also have to look at the bigger picture and say, okay, well, how many people actually walked out? And how many people work on these games that millions of people are playing? I mean, it's right. So what's that going to do to the games? What's that going to do to the customer base? Are they going to lose more customer base than they already have? I mean, look at the amount of money that they've already lost. Right. And I think that's going to be a major factor for them in saying, okay, maybe we need to take a step back because of the money. I mean, the millions of dollars that they're going to lose just from the lawsuit alone, not to mention the amount of people that are going to just say, hey, fuck you, I'm not going to buy your shit. They're not going to. Nobody's going to buy their stuff anymore. Maybe people will buy the game, but they won't buy anything out of the store. I've already written that off.
Yeah.
I'm on our last episode. I'm like, I'm not buying anything else. I'm not buying anything off of Call of Duty store no more. I'm not funding anything when it comes to that. And I get why people will, because if you fund Activision, then you fund the game, which then will help, better the better your experience with the game. But there's something way bigger afoot right now, and I think that to make a statement is to really hit their wallets where it hurts.
And that's the thing. So I said, money talks, bullshit walks, and that's been the saying for years and years. Probably, before I was even a thought. And but like I said, once again, these companies, they can be like, oh, we understand, we deeply apologize, we will do X, Y, and Z. And
of course, they're going to tell the public that. I mean,
yeah, of course.
It's whether or not they actually do it.
There you go. And that right there is the biggest thing. Actually, if you say that you're going to do something, actually stand behind your word. Do what you say you're going to do and keep it moving.
Because
that's really hard.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Activision publicly comes out and says, "Yeah, we're going to fight against these. We're going to fight, and we're going to do what we can to help the people that have been sexually harassed or sexually abused. We're going to help this family that this girl committed suicide for. We're gonna do all of it. We're gonna take the necessary steps to change the ways within the company." And then all of this blows over. Everyone's like, "Yay, Activision," and then nothing happens.
Can you say chapter 7?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Not chapter 7. Chapter 13.
Dude, this shit
probably
will hit the fans so hard and so fast, because the moment that something doesn't work and the moment that something doesn't happen, dude, that is when everything will just die.
Right? Yeah.
And man.
And as I say, the thing is, like, they make good games. Don't get me wrong. And well, I mean, Call of Duty's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's it's half-assed.
But you keep playing it, so they definitely.
You're right. I have an addiction, and with addictions, that doesn't mean I'm proud of my addiction. I'm addicted to smoking, but I ain't proud of it. You know what I mean? I was addicted to alcohol, but hey, I wasn't proud of it. I'm addicted to Call of Duty. I am not proud of it.
Okay.
But I am not funding them. So it's hitting their wallets. And I'm playing a free fucking game, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
I mean, this is true. But like I said, that could, that whole situation, it could affect. It could affect everything from, the free game to just how we play certain games.
Could we see Warzone hit a paywall?
Yeah, it's very possible.
Because with the amount of people that have left, I don't know the exact number, but I know there was a lot of people. With the amount of people that had left and with the amount of people that stopped buying their products, could we see Warzone hit a paywall?
We could.
Down the amount of cheaters.
I doubt that. You'll
Hell
probably
no.
be the only one.
The only reason why there's cheaters. Dude, the only reason why there's cheaters is because the moment that they're banned, they just make a new account, they hop on Warzone because it's free. So you gotta figure, man, like, are these people, will they be willing to buy the game more and more if the game has a paywall? I mean, it's going to shock the world of Warzone. A battle royale has some sort of paywall. It's going to shock everybody, because battle royales, from PUBG to Fortnite, Apex, and now Warzone, it's always been free to play.
It has.
But if it's going to hit them hard enough in their wallets, in their bank account, could we see it? where you have to pay to play?
Time will tell, But the first thing that they have to do is they have to get in front of this situation, and they have to work to fix this situation. That's number one. So if you don't fix the first problem, you're just going to continue to rack up more problems. And then once you get to a certain number of problems, it's going to become too much for you to handle.
You want to know a big thing that I feel will happen? I don't think they will. I don't think that they will get ahead of it. I think they'll come close. I think, don't talk to me, little boy.
Wow.
I don't think that they're going to come. I don't think they're going to get ahead of this, because this is massive news, man. Like, I get that Activision is big. I get, it's a Fortune 800 company, dude. Like, this thing, Activision is one of the pinnacles of the gaming industry. So for them to have this big of a lawsuit and I'm going to correct myself. It's not the government. Technically it is, but it's California. California is suing them. So, with them, California suing them and having, these issues of sexual harassment, sexual abuse, and even they can put on suicide for the rap sheet. I don't know, man. But like you said, time will tell. And I feel like everything will smooth out eventually, but I just don't find it happening anytime soon.
Hell, this I think this would, please a lot of people. The head of Activision I cannot think of the term, and Ronan actually knows. I cannot think of the term where a dishonest samurai commits. The heck is it, man? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I
know what you're talking about.
I can't think of the term. It's killing me.
But anyway, time will tell, and I feel like everything will come to a head. Everything will work itself out. I just hope that it works itself out for the better. I hope that the family, of the girl who committed suicide, they get what they deserve, and I feel like everything will come to a head. Everything will smooth itself out. But Destiny 2 crossplay. Something we've been longing for since D1. Something that has shocked the Destiny 2 community for a long time. Man. Because when cross-gen came out, everyone was psyched. They're like, hey, crossplay, it's going to be a thing. I guarantee it. Season 15, next season is going to be crossplay. What are your thoughts?
Get to play with everybody.
Everybody.
Every last soul that has Destiny. I personally, well, not even just personally, but just period. I think it's a good move. Finally, because it gives communities like ours, an opportunity to be able to actually dive deeper into the game.
Yep.
So especially like I said, like for example, the raids and stuff like that end game, those in game events that we haven't been able to do because of time and lack of participation.
Yep.
We'll be able to do that. Now, the only thing that I kind of have an issue with the whole cross thing, the whole cross-play, of course, will be the communication. That's going to be like the biggest thing. Like, let's say hypothetically, we end up getting some people PlayStation, right? How we gonna? I guess you got Discord, but I'm not gonna want to talk through Discord, or I want to go ahead and slap my earphones on, to shoot everybody and let's say, hey, join the party, and we all can talk.
Now, here's the thing with that,
man,
and I'm glad you brought that up. Crossplay will launch with season 15. I don't know if it's going to launch on launch date or if it's going to. Don't be doing that, man, because I'm feeling it.
My bad. Some of us have to work at like 9:30 tonight.
God damn it.
I apologize to everybody watching this. The minute y'all see this part and y'all see me yawn and then y'all see him yawn, it's going to start a chain reaction.
It's going to start a chain reaction by the thousands. But no, crossplay, I think it's launching on launch day, but if not, then it might happen the week after. They had already officially come out and said that the in-game chat will not be live right away. They said that they had some issues with it and they need to fix it. Their crossplay is going to work just like how Call of Duty's does, where you have your initial gamer tag or your Steam tag or whatever you want to call it. But you will have to make one on Bungie. So you'll have, obviously me, I could just do redacted and then he can do LT Gamer, whatever he wants to do. So, you'll be able to make those usernames on there, which is cool. I think because the biggest thing is with PC, anybody who plays Destiny 2 on PC, a lot of people have different emblems, like the different subclass emblems in their name. So they're able to do that. Well, with console players, they can't render that. They can't see that. So they had to create a system that allowed people to have the same exact type of names where it doesn't have crazy emblems in it and whatever else. So they did that, which is really cool. They do have an in-game chat system where people can talk to each other. So if we're in raids with PlayStation players, they'd be able to type in chat in their chat system, which is really cool. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is going to be the in-game voice chat system, because with that, like if you look at Call of Duty, that it allows that. But if you're going to launch crossplay and not have live chat, I feel like that's going to be an issue, because
going to be a huge issue.
With console, you don't have Discord. You have just your standard parties. Well, on PC, we don't have PlayStation parties. We can do Xbox,
of course.
Because I do that all the time. But you only have Xbox. So what's that going to do for PlayStation people who want to play with their Xbox friends or their PC friends?
Is going to kill. Is literally going to kill. It's going to kill the hype. It's going to kill the excitement. You know what I'm saying? The whole, oh my God, I can play with this person. It's going to kill it.
I mean, yeah, you can play with them though.
I mean, still, but I'm gonna see it like this. But, like, look, this is how it's gonna be, people. I'm a box guy, right? So I'm being like this. Move, bitch, move. Oh wait, you can't hear me.
That will be an issue, and I feel bad, but I also think that them just releasing crossplay as it is a smart move. Because can you imagine with the massive hype with crossplay and then they just don't launch it because of in-game chat issues?
See, I'm a firm believer in this. If you're going to release something, okay,
release it finished, yeah,
release it correctly. Like, prime example. Love this game, but hate this game because I haven't been able to fix it because it's so broken that I decided to stop playing it. And you already know where I'm about to go with this. Cyberpunk. Fucking beautiful game, people. Not finished.
Not finished.
At all. The hype for that game was so fucking real. Like, I mean, I'm talking about from the graphics to the gameplay to the amount of, nudity. The vehicle, like the vehicles, the everything was fucking beautiful. The gameplay itself sucked because they rushed it. And then on top of the fact that you have, they tried to fix it, tried to do this, tried to do that, and it just did not work.
But I can't even say that Bungie rushed crossplay though. I can't.
No, I'm not saying that they rushed the crossplay, but the one of the major features or maybe one of the major functions that they should have, they don't have.
Yeah, but they're gonna release it a couple weeks after. I think they just have to. But that's my biggest thing though. Is why? Okay, so you have a couple of different variables. You have they release crossplay in and of itself as it is without the in-game chat. At least people will be able to play with each other. At least. Now, what happens when you have all of this hype? We've known about crossplay since what, season 12?
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 seasons then of all of this hype that people will be able to play with other people on other platforms.
Right.
Okay, that's great.
For all that time though.
But if they don't release it on the time that they say they will, the amount of people that will just flood their help column on Twitter and Reddit, dude, I see that shit every fucking day. They have people in their help column that say, or even their tweets, okay, we're investigating this issue. What's fuck? Buff stations. You got all these other people. What? Cheating, man. What's going on? Why isn't my gun showing up? You have all of these people that are reporting all of these issues, and all of they have so many issues as of right now in and of itself. Okay, so now you have crossplay. Okay, we're gonna release it. Oh, sorry, we're not gonna release it because the in-game chat don't work. So now if you don't release it, they're already gonna get shit on more.
Yeah, didn't they push back the new season, not the season, but the next expansion?
Yeah, they released I think that's January or February. But we've known about that for a while though. Because that was supposed to release in November. Yep. So we knew about that for a while, and I can say wholeheartedly that I'm okay with it.
No, I'm fine with that too. Like I said, the thing is, I'm okay with them saying, "Hey, we have to push this back because we feel that it is not ready." I can respect that more than them putting some half-ass shit out, and then we apologize for putting this content out. We knew that this was wrong for us to do, but due to the demands of the consumers, don't get me wrong, I'm a hell of a consumer, people, but at the same time, if I'm going to spend my money, I'm going to spend my money on something that is at least 99.9% together.
Well, let's be real. You're not even spending money on crossplay. All right, so let's get that straight.
Well, no, fuck that. Okay, because I already spent more money buying the shit on the PC. I don't want to hear that.
That's very true. But it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this is where we kind of disagree on this, because I feel like if they just don't release it at all, they're gonna fuck everybody over. Because look at the Xbox and PC players. They outrun most of the PlayStation players. They do. So you have PC and Xbox. They reign over PlayStation. And I understand that PlayStation players, they have a good number on them. But for the Xbox and PC players, at least we'd be able to play and have the Xbox chat. So, we would have that. But yes, PlayStation players that want to play with their Xbox or PC friends, it does do them dirty. And as long as they get that fixed and they launch it, I'm good. But they better not fucking just say, "Hey, you're not gonna have crossplay until Witch Queen." I'm just gonna stop playing the game because it's not gonna be one of those things for me where I'm like, okay, this is it, we're done. I'm done because like you'll never keep your word on anything. You already pushed back Witch Queen, and now you're gonna have this shit. No, fuck that. Like, I wouldn't be willing to wait another season. That's already gonna go longer than we want anyway.
Yeah.
So because it's gonna be a long ass season, man. Because we're gonna have August, well, the end of August, so September, October, November, December, and January. I think we might have January.
And then February.
And then I think it's coming out like February 16th or something like that. So like
as long as it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Like hell.
I don't know if it's gonna be worth it because that's almost fucking 6 months.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about the season.
Oh, crossplay. Okay.
Yeah, hell, if the crossplay is the way it's supposed to be, hell, shit, we can run about the glass. We can actually technically run the raids that they currently have, and that's the one thing that we have not done as a community, as a whole, is run these raids. Because, like I said, once again, participation. So, and I said, and that will potentially be enough right there to keep us intrigued, to keep us involved in the game itself, on top of the other games that we play, at least until the expansion comes. And I'm hoping with this expansion, they don't screw us over and give us some lame ass powers. Okay.
Yeah. That I don't know. I really want it to go well. Given Bungie's,
track record.
Yeah. I feel like something's gonna go wrong. Something always goes wrong, man. And people are gonna get pissed. They're gonna write on their Twitter feed. They're gonna just absolutely roast them like they always do because Bungie can't upgrade their servers, so there's gonna be a wait time. And then when crossplay comes out, it's gonna be the same thing, and then something's gonna break in crossplay, and then we're gonna have this wait on the in-game chat. So now people are gonna roast them for that. So Bungie can never do anything right according to the community. But I am a firm believer that I believe that cross-play should be released at launch because that is what they promised us, regardless of the in-game chat working or not. But that is going to be the biggest kicker.
Now, you say this, okay? I don't want to hear no complaints from you.
You're going to hear complaints on me. You're hearing all sorts of complaints from me now.
I say, I don't want to hear nothing about how it don't work, okay?
Oh, you're definitely going to be saying some shit too, because me and you are going to try and get on. And then if something's going to break, it's going to disconnect you from the party, and then we're not going to know what the hell happened. That's how this shit goes.
That's how it always goes.
Hell yeah, dude. And last but not least, we're going to get off of that topic.
Yes, we are. Last but not least, this is the game that I want to talk about. I'm not 100% on it just yet, but I'm really kind of looking forward to it. It's called Aliens Fireteam. It's a co-op 3-person team, go around, kill aliens. So it kind of puts me in the mind frame of what game can I think of? What game can I really say? What is that? Dead Eye. With the exception of, going around finding, weapons and killing zombies and stuff like that. So it kind of puts me in that mind frame of, okay, so, it's a 3rd-person shooter. I was reading something where it said you may be able to do first-person mode, but you may not. The only kicker to this game is that this game will not be cross-play. And that, I'm not saying that that's not a selling point. It's not, it's not a hard no for me, but
it's almost a hard no for me.
Almost, but that's like, I'm not saying that it's a hard no, but it's just one of those things to where I'm gonna have to sit back and look at it because it's like, don't get me wrong, I love my Xbox family. I have a lot of friends on there. I have a lot of people that I play with. But at the same time, we are in the age now to where everything should be cross-platform. You know what I mean? I mean, if you think about it, it's just a win-win for the entire industry itself. So, and it's especially a game like this. Like, I mean, think about it. You get to go around, you running around with as LMG, and you killing all types of aliens. Hell, you may even get to fight the queen. You might even get to fight, hybrid aliens, the queens, whatever else. Why not have it crossplay? I'm just saying, think about it. Like you said, to have, a PC, somebody from PC, to have somebody from, PlayStation, to have somebody from Xbox, all in the same room, experiencing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Building a bigger and better community. I felt like this would be one of those games that should have, been there. But hey, they may change that later. They may not. I really wish that, for these shooters, like these new shooters that they're coming out with, that they consider them. Hell, even the racing games, I wish that they would really just consider saying, "Hey, crossplay. Let's really work on that crossplay." Everybody, but the whole industry is still getting a cut. Everybody's still getting a slice of the pie.
Here's my issue. Crossplay is a major deciding factor when it comes down to video games. It is. Mm-hmm. We were just talking about that with Destiny. A lot of people were quitting Destiny because they couldn't play with their friends. It didn't have crossplay yet. So you have to think about, will crossplay make or break this game? I mean, it's not even going to be that big of a title in and of itself. So I feel like if crossplay, yeah, but look at all the other Alien games that have come out. They've all kind of been shit.
This is true.
So what's gonna change? What's gonna change that for anybody?
Whatever that last one they made. Well,
what was it? Isolation?
I think it was Isolation, where you had to literally hide from the alien. I think the big difference between those games and this one is the fact that I get to see, green shit all over the place. No, but hypothetically, like I said, most of the alien games have some. Matter of fact, the Predator game that they came out with sucked. I'm sorry, it did.
I actually never played it. I've thought about playing it, but I never played it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It looked like a cool concept, though.
Yeah, it looked like a great concept. Just like when we played Ghost Recon and we had to go into the jungle and kill the goddamn Predator. Okay?
I played. Wait, Ghost Recon?
Yeah, man.
The Tom Clancy Ghost Recon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played all 5 minutes of that. So, the biggest thing is that, like, with the Predator game, I never played it. I couldn't tell you offhand. It was a really cool concept, though, because you have what was the game that came out when Xbox came out? You could be a monster, and then you had a team that had to kill you. Shit.
Was it Remnant?
No. I'm gonna look that up while I'm talking. But it's literally the same concept, and it's an amazing concept. I just wish that somebody would execute it much better. Right. And shit, I don't even know what to say how to look that up. But
I really think the game was called Remnant, but
I don't think so. It had something to. It's like I Monsters Inc. keeps coming into my head. I know that's not it.
No, it definitely ain't Monsters Inc. I think it was Remnant.
Now, here's my question.
Yo.
you're gonna see this or you're gonna hear this, and this is gonna be a really smooth transition. It's gonna be amazing. How are people going to respond to this type of game on PC if you can't even play it in California?
Ooh. Yeah.
So I don't know if people heard. But California
forgot all about that.
Might be banning PCs.
Like not all PCs.
Not all PCs. Not to
Custom
my knowledge.
Built.
Not that I'm aware of. But
custom built PCs.
I think it's pre-built PCs because it might also be custom built. It's mainly gaming PCs. So like PCs that are in offices and stuff like that, they're not rigged up to be like that. But with both custom and pre-built, what they're doing is that they're going to post a referendum that doesn't allow people to have these because of the energy consumption that they use. So, I don't know why.
And that's what I'm saying. So if these guys, so let's just say, this is how majority of the residents make a living, right? So now you're taking that from them.
I wouldn't say majority, but I would say a pretty good portion.
A
lot of streamers, they definitely live in California, and I feel like that's gonna be a kicker in the balls, man. I think a lot of people are gonna try and move, especially streamers, because massive streamers are gonna move out of California if that's the case.
Right.
Hell, if I lived in California and I was as big as some of them, I would have moved without that referendum even being posted. I would have just left. I wouldn't have wanted to be in California anyway. I hate California. Never been there, never plan to, never will. So this just kind of increases my hatred for California even more. But and it would be in California. Of all states, it would be in California, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Of course it's going to be in California of all fucking places. I don't know.
As long as it's not here, I'm good.
Hey, that kind of sucks though. What are PCs? Like, I heard someone talking about this, and they were like, if you could fill this entire room with PCs, it wouldn't even be 0.1% of the energy consumption in California. It wouldn't. The amount of energy that these things give off, hell no. I think it's a real kick in the balls.
It is, but
man, that really sucks.
Mind you, the whole time we've been talking, I've been trying to find that game that we were talking about, and I can't remember the name of it.
Bro, I know. I can't think of it. I think it starts with like an M or something.
Not Mutant.
Oh my god! Now that's in my head and I can't get it out. You want to know what sucks? I'm gonna think of it after the stream.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it because I used to love that game, dude. And son of a bitch.
I know what game you're talking about because you were a big monster. It was big.
Yeah, you were massive.
Man. If anybody watching the stream right now happens to remember the name of that game, let us know in the description. Okay, just let us know. Like, hey, like this was the name of that game. What game? And Mr. Jones, how you doing,
Evolve.
Sir?
That's what it was. It was Evolve. Can I get that on Steam? I want to play that game. Dude, if I can get Evolve on Steam for like $5, I'll do it.
That's crazy.
Evolve. You can get Plague Inc.
The hell? Yeah, the hell with that. But like I said, it's just one of those things to where It's really yes that game. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Evolve, 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 evolve.
That's what's up.
Damn it! I can't find it on PC now. Is that an EA game or something? Keenan, do you know if that's a PC game?
Man.
Or what it's from? Or was that just an Xbox exclusive? If it was an Xbox exclusive, I'm be pissed.
It might have been.
By Evolve on PC.
No,
On the
PC.
On the micro, you do not buy. Okay. Evolve Stage 2 on PC. That's not it.
No, wait, well.
Turtle Rock.
Microsoft Store, maybe?
Well, right. But
yeah, I don't
redeem a code.
Yeah, that's the same thing I got.
I don't think so.
But no, it's just nope. It is console.
It was just console? It was on PlayStation at what point?
I think so.
What? Since when?
Why are you asking me?
I thought that was an Xbox exclusive, or at least a Microsoft exclusive.
Oh, no, it says Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. So.
Okay, so if it's on Windows, where can I buy it?
Let me.
Because I can't get it on Steam.
Nope. Maybe, just maybe it was. Maybe they pulled it.
They better not have. That was an amazing game that nobody ever played.
It was. I will not disagree.
It is now free to play on PC. It's also getting some major gameplay changes and an entire new progressive system. Okay. But where, though?
Let's see. I mean, I see it on eBay for PC, but...
yeah, it's always nice on eBay. People who bought Evolve on PC before today. Okay, but you're not telling me where I can fucking buy
it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, you know what I'm saying, we are, you know what I'm saying, we are, very passionate about games, certain games.
Very.
Because Evolve was a great game. For most of us. Now you're gonna make me sit here and try to look and see if I can find a shit on PC. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Hey.
So Turtle Rock was supported in 2018. Gotcha. That's why.
Support on. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, hey, shit happens.
Evolve was an amazing game. I don't care.
It was. It was.
Evolve was. It was an amazing concept, and to have these different, monsters that you can play as that evolve, get bigger, they get stronger. I really wish that they would release other games like that, and I understand that they did with Predator. But apparently Predator sucked, so I'm not even going to try to buy it. Like, I just don't care enough to.
I mean, listen, I can sit up here and say what I didn't like, but you may love it.
What did you like?
I'm not going to say I just didn't like the gameplay. I just didn't like the gameplay. For me, I didn't like it. Like I said, it what's the game that it put me in the mindset of? It wasn't. It's some. I cannot.
I'd say Evolve.
No, I mean, like I said, it put me, yes, Predator, but Predator, okay? I didn't like it, personally. You might have liked it. I didn't like it. Like, I didn't. There you go, drop. I thought it was going to be, like, I thought that it was going to be a game where I could just play I could just go straight Predator mode, right? All day, every day. Just nothing but Predator.
Would you say it's like Dead by Daylight?
Sort of, kind of. It kind of gave you that feel of Dead by Daylight with a little Ghost Recon feel with a little Friday the 13th. So it was all like this.
It was a mixed match of other games.
Yes.
It was a Frankenstein game.
Right. And no, I wasn't doing the little Naruto shit, okay? The ninja shit, all right? I don't know how to do all that. But yeah, nah. Yeah. But, it was. It really was. As a matter of fact, what did they not? Now I'm curious to share what the rating was for this game.
I'm almost kind of scared. Like, I don't know if I want to know the rating.
Huh. They gave it a 7 out of 10 on Steam.
What? Let me see this damn game. What's it called? Predator something?
Predator Hunting Ground.
Hunting Ground. $30. And if you want the Predator bundle edition, it's $40.
Like I said, it
looks like a beautiful game, though.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, the game, the way it looked and everything, fucking great. It was, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's just like I said, the gameplay to me, like just the controls, just kind of felt like all of those games tied into one.
Oh, it doesn't look that bad.
No, that's what I said. Like I said, it don't look bad. But, like I said, and maybe, just maybe, I couldn't really get into it just because of my work life. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that, I won't give it another try. I'll try it again to actually give it my full undivided.
It's crossplay. I might get this game. It's crossplay.
You're like, I think I'm just gonna get it now. So,
I'm not getting it now. But it's crossplay, so I might get it. Wreck some Xbox kids.
You stupid! I can't stand you.
But no.
But like I said, that's what I said. Like, it's just one of those things where, like I said, to me, I didn't like it just because, and it could have been primarily one of the reasons because I just didn't have the time to put into it. Now, like I said, with the, upcoming changes and stuff like that, maybe I'll have, I should have more time potentially. To, because here's the thing, I cannot say it on here because, see, if I say it on here and then people watching this may get to talking, and then I have to 100% fully deliver on what the hell I'm about to say. So, at a later date, people.
Just tell me afterwards. But we have one more thing that we got to talk about before we end the podcast for tonight.
Yes.
Officially, now, both of us are sponsored on Raise Energy. Rep Sports, they have now sponsored both of us. We can do this now. I want to do it on Thursday, but we had other shit going on, so unfortunately we were unable to join you guys and talk about some stuff. But we are here today, and we're here to tell you that if you love energy, if you like no crash, I'm telling you, if you love no sugar, Raise Energy is for you.
It is.
We do have discount codes. We will post them on our respective channels. And then once we get one for the podcast, obviously we'll post it here. But we have one on our respective channels, so we can link. We can put both of our stuff in there, so that way we can always go to either one of us and help us. So,
hey, help us succeed, people.
Help us succeed. Help us, make this a full-time thing. We can't do without you guys. With everyone that is watching or who is watching, yapping your jaw off. You know what, Nick? I don't want to hear your shit. All right, 1v1 me, motherfucker. 1v1 me. No, but no, we can't do this without you guys. Honestly, we want to make this a full-time thing, and you guys are our ticket to that. We really want to sit here and chat with you guys. We want to make this. We want to make this our career. This has been in the works for well over a year now. We're finally doing it. So without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
We gotta make this epic.
We gotta make it epic.
Gotta make it big. Okay?
We gotta make this to change the world.
Exactly. And from the the word from the mouth of a 10-year-old, and I quote, "We gotta make it sparkle, people." Okay, sparkle.
We gotta make this big sparkle.
From the words of a 10-year-old.
Hell yeah, you got the right idea. I love it.
Exactly.
We gotta make it sparkle. We gotta make it special. We gotta make it epic, and we can't do that without you guys. So we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate everyone who tuned in today, who commented to talk with us. We appreciate you sitting here, listening to us just yap our jaws off.
Exactly.
Yep. And have us, have sore throats because of how much we talk so much. So we appreciate it, and we will catch you guys in the next episode.
All right, now. So